All right, I got my Modern Makes subscription box from Alderwood Studios. So this is a quilt-inspired subscription box for the modern quilter. And what I love about this subscription box is that you have different options. So I subscribed to the box where I get a box monthly in the mail that has the fabric for the project, the pattern, and everything you need in it. Now there's also another subscription option where it's just digital and you just get access to the pattern. I love that option because it makes it a little more cost effective, and then you can make sure you're using the fabric that you love for the pattern that comes each month. So let's dive in and see what is in the box. All right, so here is the box and it is absolutely adorable. This is one that you could really want to keep on your shelf with projects and fabric in it, just because it's so pretty to look at. That's obviously just my opinion though. So here is the subscription box. We have all of our items for the project, and we got some little candies in it. Last time I think I got tea in it. So let me put the box to the side so that we can just focus on the items inside. So we have our pattern and it's all packaged with the fabric for this month. Then we're also sent batting, and it looks like we have fabric again for the back of the quilt. So I do love that this comes with everything you need to make a wall hanging with the project. Now inside, we'll look at the fabric and the pattern. So I'm not going to show you the pattern inside here because I don't want to give away the measurements and all that. So it says that it's a 20 by 20 inch wall hanging. Well, it doesn't say wall hanging, I apologize, but it's going to be 20 by 20 inches, and it says it's an advanced beginner. Now, just to let you know, when you sign up for the subscription box, you can do a couple of add-ons. You can add on to finish this as a pillow rather than a wall hanging. You can add on to finish it as a tote bag, and you can add on some hand quilting items like some thread, and I think needles come with it. I'm not sure. I know for sure thread comes with it, and I believe it's coordinated to go with the project. So there's different add-ons. I love that about this box as well, because you can kind of tailor it to fit. Maybe you would much prefer having items geared toward having tote bags so you can make them and use them for grocery shopping or different things like that. So that is the pattern, and then here is the fabric for it. So we got 3 different colors here. It looks like the darker is the background, then we have the straight line accents here, and then the half circle accent color there. So since it is a modern box, a lot of the patterns are really modern looking. It's not a lot of traditional blocks that you're used to seeing. I actually love that. I'll show you in just a minute. I got started on the project from last month, and so I'll kind of show a little bit of that. And the fabrics though, they are very nice quality, but I do know there's a lot of people that would prefer getting other things than solids. When you open up this box, I will say it's not as big of a wow factor as some of the others I've done, because you find a lot of really nice prints and stuff inside, and all the vibrant colors just stand out. However, I do think knowing what it is geared at, you got to keep that in mind. That is though why I do like that they have the subscription membership to just the digital patterns, so that you can tailor the project to what you would like to see. So I do quite find this box to be very lovely, and you know, I am enjoying the pattern that I've been working on so far, and will definitely make this one. I can definitely see this being something my daughter would like to hang in her room with the colors that it is and everything. So let me show you what I've been working on with the other pattern. All right, so this is last month's project. It's simple shapes, and I'll be honest with you, when I saw it, I thought this was going to be applique shapes layered. So I thought I'd be putting on the circle first, then the square, and then the triangle. And it is not though. All of it is pieced. So you can see here I have it all laid out and ready to sew. These are the triangles, the circle, and the square. And then we have the borders here. And then I do have the batting and the backing and binding all set to the side as well. So I was really surprised that this is actually going to be pieced, and it really excited me because I feel like I'm going to be able to learn some new techniques working on this. So I'm actually going to get started on this. I'm going to sew some of it, and I will show you some of my progress as I work through it. All right, so here is my finished top. Now I want to point out a few things. I have a few places that seams don't meet. I'm okay with that because after quilting and washing, usually that's hard to notice. However, on my triangle, it did not work out where I had points. Now in the pattern, it said that there was detailed trimming instructions on this piece on an attached trimming guide. It was not part of my pattern here. So I just made sure that the top was, I had 1/4 of an inch for having a nice point, and then did the measurements for the bottom. I think the top was actually supposed to have more space just leading into the border, and I should have paid closer attention to the bottom. After noticing that this wasn't working out, it was too late. And then I thought about how I do have access to the digital patterns with my subscription, and I should have just gone and looked there. I'm okay with it after I quilt it. No one's going to know but me that it wasn't part of the design. I just want to point it out because if you do have the subscription and you get the box, that you should go look and see if the trimming guide is available on the digital subscription if it also wasn't attached to your printed pattern. But overall, it was a fun design. I learned a lot of different things. I do wish that I pinned more and met up some of these pieces, but after quilting, it's going to work out. I'm not worried about it. So there is that finished project. I'll work on the one that I just got as well. And I had a lot of fun learning different things. It's fun working on these curves. I really enjoyed it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.